Look what I am doing. I am parting my hair. And I'm twisting instead of braiding because it's just less tension on my scalp when I do that. I hope it's tight enough. That's the only problem. I hope that it is tight enough for what I'm trying to do. I probably have like 9 twists in the front. And then I'll do like one of those situations in the back. I know too. But yeah, this is the first time, like I've done this, I've twisted my hair in the front before for like Afro hairstyles. But this is the first time that I actually did it this small. And I'm just using the rest of this Miss Jessie's curly buttercream just to get rid of it. Okay, so the way I have to do it is take 2 pieces and twist, 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 and then start to catch the hair as I go. Not an easy feat, but we're gonna get it done. And I get knotting at the end when I do that, so when I do this, so I have to be careful. I don't know if that's tight enough, you guys, but I'm gonna keep going like it is. Oh. What am I doing? And now to tuck it away with the others. And on to the next one. Okay, you guys, this is how my hair turned out. I finished it last night. And I wound up braiding the back. It's so jacked up, I know. But I was getting sick and tired of it. And look, you can't even tell I just did these. They're loose. And I'm going to justify it and say that that might add to the natural appeal. You know, it's going to probably make it look more natural. I just didn't have the desire to go back and try it, you know, try to fix it. But this is the pattern. Practice makes perfect, so I'll probably try it again, you know. Now, most people, well, more people than not, will take the excess hair and sew it in. I don't want to sew any thread in my hair because I don't want to have to try to figure out cutting it out. So I'm just going to fashion up a way to, as I add the hair, fashion up a way to help this stay in. So for example, right now it's going in and I have it looped. And I'm just going to continue to loop it and then I'll latch hook the hair in. Now on to the show. These are crochet needles. Okay, this is a latch hook needle. Most people use this to do the crochet braid. In the 90s, mid to late 90s, maybe early 2000s, crochet braids was, actually it was called latch hook braids in my town. was on and popping. It was not the way it is now. It has really evolved, so you're wearing all kinds of different hairstyles. Back then, people were wearing like the pre-twisted hair. It wasn't the most attractive thing. I never wore it because it just didn't look natural, you know. But they used a latch hook, and it was called latch hook. We would say, oh, latch hooks, you know, latch hook braids. So this is what I'll be using. Therefore, I am going to be rocking the latch hook twists or braid, whatever you want to call it. There are a few people on YouTube that I've seen using the crochet needle. In that instance, I would consider it a crochet technique. All right, so on with the latch hook. I'm using the Cuban twist for double strand style. This is 12 inches by Free Trust Equal. The hair, I love the way it looks, the texture, but it is so hard and coarse. Now the directions do say to lightly shampoo it and all that stuff. I co-washed it, I did a leave-in treatment, and I put oil, and when I twist, I'm still going to put a little oil on each twist. It is still quite crunchy, not as crunchy as before, but I'm just going to make sure that this stuff is really good and moisturized before installing. I'm using 2 bulks because I don't like to have too much hair in my head because it just looks weird to me. So I'm going to just do 2 bulks, one strand per twist. And for the back, I'm cutting them in half because I don't want them really long in the back. So far have used 2. I got a few strands left from 2 packs. I am going to have to break out a few strands from the other pack. You see how loose my hair is in the front? That is so irritating. But I think that kind of still helps it look natural. I need to put another one here, which I could just slide in, and then some more in the front. Right now I'm sporadically doing the front just to see what all I need. I may not fill in all the spaces, but this is basically what I did, which is no different from what others have done. However, mine is a tad bit different. I'm just doing this because I'll show you. Okay, I pulled the hair through. I'm not knotting it. I'm going to take this other side so you have that. I've already put some buttercream on these strands. I already did like condition, then leave-in condition, then I put oil, and now the butter. My dimming brush, my paddle brush. This is really optional, but I figured, well, to give me a little bit more poof, I'll brush them. This hair is so doggone hard and stiff. Like, I really like the way it looks, but I hope that it, like, once I dip it, it will loosen up a little bit. I did not want to do anything special to the ends. I want the ends to just kind of curve in a little bit and just keep it all the way natural. Go with my flow. And this is pretty much it. I got a couple more pieces to do, and then I'm going to look over my head to see if I want to add more. But what I have learned is to not do these twists again, like twist it. I'm going to braid like cornrow instead of flat twist. So, because my flat twist is worse than my cornrow. Well, who knew? I didn't know that. Also, I like having it loose, but too loose is not good. Let me see how I'm looking here. Okay, so I still have more here. You see how frizzy it is? But nobody's gonna see it. I don't have many twists in here. I think it's kind of natural looking. Yep. I'll be back. Okay, this is the next day. Laid the edges there. Dipped the hair last night, expecting that today I would have a little more movement. Well, I do a very little more movement. This hair is really dry. In spite of the oils and the cream and everything that I put in there, I woke up looking at it and it looked dusty. So I put a lot of braid juice, a braid spray in there. I actually took the lid off, poured it in, and did one of these numbers because the spraying is just, I want to love this hair because I really like the way the texture looks. I just don't like the way it feels. Would I use it again? I'm not sure. I need something that's comparable but softer. That's what I'm looking for this. Would I do the crochet / latch hook braid again? Absolutely. This is for me. I don't know how it would look if I used any other kind of hair or any other style outside of the twist or a braid, if you will. But to me, someone who doesn't want to spend a lot of money going to get sew-ins or don't want to, last year you all rolled with me when I did all those installs, the Senegalese twist, the spring twist. No, I've done genie locks. I did genie locks before I started YouTube, and I may revisit those just to show you how I did mine. But it's a lot of preparation that goes into it. Anyway, here's the hair. Let me show you the back. Okay, now in the back, I did not mind that it did not look perfect. As you can see, I only did 4 twists here. Each row I did 4, no more than 5 twists, and I tried to stagger them, and I used the short twists, you know, I cut them. It wasn't until I got near the top where I started allowing them to get longer, and I made sure that they were different widths. Now, the braiding, the whole process. I would say it took me anywhere between 3.5 to 4 hours. I was stopping and starting, watching TV, taking breaks, doing stuff. But I did remain cognizant of the time so that I'd be able to tell you all about how long it took me. If you're someone who's really good at braiding your hair, cornrowing and parting your hair, and you have experience with the crochet / latch hook braid, then it won't take you as long. It might take you half as long. For me, now I've done this once before with the Havana twist, like I mentioned. That took forever because I didn't know what I was doing. This time, I took a long time determining placement. I was very deliberate about where I placed the twists and how many twists I wanted to put per row. So that's why I started off with 4 per row in the back, no more than 5. And even in the front, I have maybe 2. Let me see, this one, 1, 2, 3. I have 3. Let me see, how many do I have here? 2. So in the front, I have even less per row. I mean, this one back here has 2. On this side, it has 1. So I didn't want it to be a big bush or big mane amount of hair. So I sporadically put the twists in the front without going in, what do you call it? Without doing each section. I put some here and there, and then I filled in as I saw fit. I technically want to remove this one because I feel like it looks more natural without it. But because I twisted the hair so loosely, and as you can see, there's no knot here, but I twisted the hair so loosely that I'm thinking it would start to look pretty old soon. So I figured, well, let me put this on in here just to keep it from being frizzy, because it was already frizzy because of how I did it and all that other stuff. Anyway, I think I mentioned everything. If I forgot something and you have a question, please leave a comment in the description and I'll get back to you expeditiously. I'm trying to get better with that now that I'm freeing up a little bit of time to get with you all. In the meantime, let's go out here and see who the winner is for the giveaway. Come on. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, you can open it up and let it face the camera. Michelle Smith, you're the winner. Congratulations. Inbox me your address and I will get your package to you. And that's it, you guys. Stay tuned for more giveaways. And until the next video, live simply and be kind. Smooches.